the beautiful Akashic Tarot by Sandra Ann Taylor and Sharon and Klinger. So this is a 62 tarot deck and guidebook. So original Rider-Waite Smith tarot is 78 cards, but this is 62 cards. So this is a whole different type of tarot. So yeah, I've been eyeballing this for a while. So I'm going to read you the back of this, okay? All right, so find the answers you seek, attract your greatest love, uncover mystical histories and unknown futures. The Akashic Tarot is an astoundingly accurate tool for predicting the future, unveiling hidden insights, and in unleashing new powers. This unique 62-card deck can transport you to the Great Hall of Records to help you discover the unknown. It can also reveal ancient and new talents, unexpected victories, imminent rendezvous, unmet allies, and the steps to untold prosperity. The Akashic Tarot is designed to access the profound energy and unlimited information that make up the Akashic Records, which are great fields of wisdom and power that transcend time and space and are immediately available to all. With each card, you can connect with a powerful Akashic force and to open psychic currents that are always flowing between you and the Akashic realm. This deck will help you connect with your spirit guides, ascended masters, angels, and loved ones in spirit. With the turn of a card, you can enter the Akashic world. The cover design is by Nick C. Welch. The cover art is Cherie Polk. All right, and this is a Hay House publisher. So let's open this beautiful box. It's got that pretty green and goldish yellow with a pretty design here. All right, and I love how they added that color there, like that half and half. It's kind of a surprise. So that's the inside of the box cover. And we'll pull out the guidebook. So this guidebook is really thick for a 62 card deck, but this is completely different tarot. So there's a lot in here. It's a book within itself, not just a guidebook, but it's a book to learn about the Akashic Records and how you can tap into that, because everybody does have access to it. It's just reaching that access point, I guess you could say. So they give you some guided visualization audio programs and kits, which is really cool. And there's the contents. So the contents says in the beginning, there's an introduction into the Akashic world, opening up the records through the Akashic Tarot, about this card deck, how to read the cards, spreads for the Akashic Tarot, and the meanings of the cards. And then it goes into the major arcanas. It goes from 1 through 22. So there's one extra from the original Rider-Waite Smith. There's 21. And then it goes into the minor arcana, the suits of the cards. So there's scrolls, there is roses, there's forces, and the suit of keys. So keys as well. So they're all different. So it shows you the contents, the major arcanas, the number of the card, and the page it's on with the card description or the card name. And then there's that, the minor arcanas. Really easy to find. Every single page number's on there for every single card. It's so nice. Hopefully that's focusing. All right, and in the back of the book is about the artists and about the authors. So here's the introduction into the Akashic world. So I do want to read this a little bit, okay? The Akashic Records are fields of energy and information that contain all wisdom, along with the technical, scientific, and creative knowledge. Throughout time, in terms of both your individual history and all the truths of the universe, every energetic vibration of thought and experience is held in the records. The records include your past lives and all of your future potential, as well as unending information about the workings of the universe, including scientific discovery, medical advancement, and all sorts of creative inspiration. Reference to these extraordinary records can be found in ancient cultures around the world. Throughout the Bible, all the events of the past, the deeds of the people, and even the visions of the future were written in the books of records. These books of records also held the visions and future prophecies recounted in the Old and New Testaments. Sometimes, however, visions of what was to come had to be sealed away because they wouldn't be understood by the readers of those times. O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book to the time of the end. That's last mile translation, Daniel 12:4. Now that's really interesting. So I'm gonna end it there. There's a lot of information on that, which is awesome. Ooh, I love it so much. It has information about Edgar Cayce. That's awesome. How cool is that? Yeah, he said to believe that he was a sleeping prophet and came out the 20th century, the beginning. And yeah, he's done thousands of readings, a lot of work, great stuff. So that's really cool. Okay, and then opening the records through the Akashic Tarot. I'll read a little bit of that information. This is fun. There are 3 keys to opening the Akashic records through the Akashic Tarot. The first, of course, is reading the descriptions of the cards in the guidebook and studying their meanings. As you do, be sure to examine the pictures closely, linking the title of the card with the scene you see there. Just as in the Akashic records, some of the icons may be mystical, but the meanings are readily understood and easily applied to your life. The second key comes to hand when you turn the picture into a little movie of sorts. Seeing the action that plays out before you will bring more information about the records or from the records. So whenever you do reading, be sure to animate the visuals that you see on the cards and make the action come alive. It's through the imaging side of the brain, the imagination, that spirit speaks to you. Your imagination will help you see sense the action that each card brings to life. Regardless of whether the card is upright or reversed, watching this action will always tell a story that informs the reader. It will also trigger your intuition, your psychic connection to the records, and to the spirits who want to lend a hand. Beautiful. Your psychic connection to the spirit and to the records is the third and final key that opens the door to the Hall of Records. Amazing. Now, about this card deck, they tell about that. There's so much information. Okay, the history of tarot and how this tarot deck is unique. So if you want to learn tarot, I do recommend a tarot that is based off of the original Rider-Waite-Smith tarot. But that's up to you guys. I could actually use this as an oracle as well, since it's very unique and different from the original Rider-Waite-Smith tarot. So we have the minor arcana and the major arcanas. I tell about those. And each page is numbered, of course. The suits of the minor arcana, so they have the suit of the roses, they have the suit of the scrolls, the suit of the keys, and the suit of the forces. So let's see here. So it shows the suit of roses comprises relationships, emotions, family, children, homes, personal and inner conflicts, and communities in life. So this, for me, if I could compare that to the original Rider-Waite-Smith tarot suit, it would be the cups, the water, right? Now we have the scrolls, reflects the world of mind, communication, and study. So that would be the swords in the original Rider-Waite-Smith tarot, the air, okay? Now we have the keys, represents the values, wealth, success, worth, abundance, career, authority, confidence, achievement, and power. So that would be the pentacles, earth, in the original Rider-Waite-Smith tarot. Now we have the forces, which is all about the energy, consciousness, and natural law. Okay, so that is a little bit different, but if we could compare that to the last suit in the original Rider-Waite-Smith tarot, it would be the wands. So wands is fire, okay? So that'd be passion, imagination, action, okay? So now we have the people of the minors and majors that they give you. I love how they give you a very detailed description of each suit and what it means, what they mean. And then it tells you how to read the cards. It's a great little book, and there's so much information in this little thing. Standards for good information in a reading, responsibly using tarot as a tool, phrasing your questions. Let's see what else here. Preparing for a reading, they give you instructions on that, and tapping into the Akashic forces with mini processes. Very interesting. That's fun. Okay. Now, spreads for the Akashic Tarot, card placement and telling time. What else here? Take an overview of the spread, and there's a 1-card pull, a 3-card spread. They show you a little image there for the 3-card spread and tells you what each card is for. And there's the pyramid spread. This one looks really fun. All right. And they also give you astrological connections to the Great Pyramid. Oh, that is so cool. Love that. And this one, this is a whole page. So they give you this beautiful image of another spread. This is the Wheel of Life. This would be amazing to do. I can't wait to do this one. Wow, especially related to the Akashic records. Love that. Now the Wheel of Life, it tells you what each card's for, how to do that. Beautiful, great ways of tapping into the Akashic records and those energies. And they give you detailed instructions, perfect, really easy to understand. So now the meanings of the cards, and then they go into the major arcanas. Let's see here. All right, so let's turn my page. Okay, so they give you an upright meaning and a reverse meaning for all the major arcanas. So there's the first one, the very first card in the deck is the number 1, Oracle of Delphi. They give you the upright meaning, and on this next page is the reversed meaning and also an Akashic force meaning of the card. Not too much. It looks like just enough to understand the meaning of the card, which is so cool. All right, let's go now into the minor arcanas. This is the whole thing in itself. It's like Oracle Tarot combined with this beautiful book to really learn about the Akashic records and tapping into that. Like, this is a whole, like, this for me would be a separate study from everything else, which is so cool. It's its own thing, definitely. So let's find the minor arcanas where that is. Let's see. Okay, I think we're almost there. So yes, there's 22. Here's the minor arcana. And let's see what those look like. And they all have images. It's not colored, but they all have images. So even with the suits, they give you the upright meaning, the reversal meaning, a special note, and the Akashic force. So there's plenty here to understand. There's the, they give you the image, the name of the card. So this is the One of Scrolls. So that would be like the, what was that? I'm going to have to refer back to these and get used to the different suits. The scrolls was information. Let's see. The knowledge, the swords. Let's see here. The scrolls is like the swords. So the mentality and the mind. And they give you the simple word on the card for the meaning of the card, and then the detailed description in the guidebook. I love it. That's so nice. And it looks really well organized. So that's easy. Okay, and then there's all that. And in the back of the guidebook is about the artists and about the author. So the artist, it tells about Cherie Polk, an award-winning published illustrator. Cherie's artistic. Okay, we'll keep going. I'm not going to read all of that. Oh my gosh, it gives Cherie's cards. Oh, that's so cool. So it shows which cards she had involvement in this deck. I love that. And then it tells about Emiliano Villani is a talented freelance graphic designer and illustrator, and it shows their cards that they did. Beautiful. That's really neat. A great collaboration. And it gives their websites too. And about the authors, Sharon Klinger is a best-selling author, a medium, and an inspiring speaker. Beautiful. It tells more about her. And it shows images of them on the back, which I will show you in a minute. And there is Sandra Ann Taylor. I've heard of her. Is the New York Times best-selling author of several titles, including Quantum Success and Secrets of Attraction, and many more things. Beautiful. and where you can find her at. Great. All right, so on the back of this guidebook, it shows the image, a colored image of Sharon Ann Klinger and Sandra Ann Taylor. I've actually heard of both of them. Beautiful. So let me read you the back of this about Sharon Ann Klinger, and then we're going to go into the cards, and we'll pull a message afterwards as well for you guys, okay? This is a totally different deck. Oh my gosh. Does it say anything differently? Let's see. From the back of the box, I'm very curious if it does. If it does, I may just read. Nope, it pretty much says the same thing, but let me read about the authors here. So Sharon Ann Klinger is an international best-selling author and inspiring speaker. One of the world's leading intuitives, Sharon has worked with news anchors, Oscar and Emmy winners, members of Congress, the FBI, and high-profile clients around the globe. Sharon has been featured in the Huffington Post and the London Daily Express, as well as on the Oprah Winfrey Network, BBC and ITV London, the Discovery Channel, NBC, ABC, and CBS affiliates, and major outlets around the world, and gives her website. And now on Sandra Ann Taylor is the New York Times bestselling author of Quantum Success, Your Quantum Breakthrough Code, and her newest book, The Akashic Records. Her amazingly accurate energy oracle cards help to identify and predict energy patterns and future results in your life. Her many titles are printed in 29 languages across the globe. Listen to her popular radio show on hayhouseradio.com, and it gives her website. So that's really fun. How cool is that? Awesome. Okay, so there's that. And now we're going to pull out the cards. There's the other side of the box. It's just a really pretty green. All right, and I already took the slip off, so I didn't have to do that. So there was a white slip that kept them together. They look really nice. They're not warped or anything like that from the box and sitting in the box for a while. And the backs of the cards is beautiful. It still has that green and gold color, and it has the mirrored image of you don't know which way's reversed or not. So that's really nice. I feel like that it should be necessary for all tarot, but I know some are just different and unique, but it does have this like really light matte and a very, very light, it's this light matte, which I love matted cards. And so this is probably the traditional height of a tarot, but it is wider and it has some rounded edges. Really pretty. Doesn't have too much of a shine, especially for on camera. Really gorgeous work there. Really pretty colors combined, and the thickness is pretty thick, so they are thicker cards, which I personally like thicker cards. So the feel is great. I do like matted cards, and it's got a great card stock, not thin at all and not too thick. So if you can see, it doesn't have too big of a wave in it, and it pretty well snaps right back. So I really love the card stock there a lot. Yeah, they would not be very easy to bend, which is really good, especially if you're rougher with your cards. Okay, it definitely depends on how you shuffle. It just depends on each person. So now let's go through the cards. Okay, all right, so we have that card number 1. We're in the major arcanas of this specific tarot, and usually in the original Rider-Waite-Smith tarot, it starts with the Fool, which would be a 0, and the 1 would be the Magician, but this is completely different. So this for me is like a tarot. Also, there's another one like that for me. It's the Unveiling the Golden Age Tarot by Izzy Ivy. But it's also like a tarot for me too. It's kind of both combined. Okay, so this one's the number 1. This is where the deck starts. It's the Oracle Delphi. These do have a border, and it's a golden border, and on the bottom is this pretty design here, if you can see that. And they do have the number of the card on the top and the name of the card here. And it looks like it's really pretty illustration. The artwork's really pretty. The colors are great. I personally probably, it depends for borders for me on the images, the illustrations and stuff. But I personally would have liked maybe not any borders or smaller borders, but it almost gives this scroll record book type of vibe with the design and the border. So I could see why they did that, but I think I would have liked a little bit more of the card being a full image, but that's okay. It's still gorgeous. It makes it very unique. Really pretty. Very cool. Okay, and now we have card 2, the Akashic Library. Great image. All right, we have card 3, Archangel Gabriel. Great images. All right, we have card 4, Bith, which means birth. Beeth? Maybe it's Beeth. It means birth. If it's focusing. All right, we have card 5. This is Hilarion, which is an Ascended Master, by the way. That's awesome. And it shows these ancestors in spirit. Wow. That's really powerful. That's so cool. Okay, we have card 6, the Divine Physician. That looks like Jesus Christ, which is also an Ascended Master. It does look like Jesus. So we're going to have to find out in the guidebook, right? Okay. All right. So now we have card 7, Fated Meeting. I love that. That is so freaking neat. Fated Meeting. Soulmates, maybe even possible twin flames. Wow, that's neat. Okay, card 8, Archangel Raphael. Wow. The colors are pretty. We have card 9, Archangel Michael. Beautiful. Love the wings. Wow. That's powerful. Okay, a protector, right? Especially of younger children. All right, we have card 10, the Light of the World. Oh, wow, this is interesting. Okay, the Light of the World. We have card 11, the Ark of the Covenant. Wow, that's pretty powerful. Transporting it, protecting it. I like the illustrations, definitely, especially for what the card is for. Card 12, the Scribe. So cool. Okay, this is going to be like my new study. I really love that. I love that so much. Okay, card 13, the Buddha Preparers. Okay, we have card 14, Initiation and the Count Saint Germain. Wow. All these different cultures and everything, ethnicity. I love that. That's so good. Card 15, the Muse. Wow. They're really pretty. Okay, we have card 16, Caught in the Ruins. I can't compare these major arcanas at least to the original Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot. There's no way. There's no way. This is a whole different thing. I mean, this card, yeah, maybe, because the 16th major arcana in the original Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot is the Tower card, and the Tower creates total change, upheaval, and this says Caught in the Ruins. So possibly for a few of these cards of the major arcanas, we'll have to see about the suits. Okay, the pit suits. All right, we have card 17, the Lookout. Interesting. Wow. Ships on fire. Very powerful. Okay, card 18, Up in the Air. I like the hot air balloon. and different times too. I love that. All right, we have card 19, Reflection. And of course we got the moon. Cool. All right, we have card 20. Ooh, this is really pretty. Will, Wisdom, and Mind. 2 more of the major arcanas in this specific deck. Oh, I love this image. Card 21, Uriel and the Sphinx. Wow. I wonder what the connection is with Uriel and ancient Egypt. We'll have to see. Okay, we have the last major arcana in the specific tarot, which is a number 22, and it's Adsum. Never heard of it. Adsum. I don't think I've ever heard of it. But look at it. She's like this psychic. Connected to the angels and ancestors and fairies. Learning about them, connecting with them. That is really neat. Okay, now we're going into the suits. So we are going to begin with the scrolls. So these are different colors. So these were all that red first type of border. And now the scrolls has a green first type of border. So now we have that first one of scrolls, which would be related to the swords in the tarot air. So this one is on track. I like the train. Okay, we have 2 of scrolls, which is 2 worlds. Okay. These 2 have slight connections to, I would say, no, I can't really compare it to the original Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot. Not really. That's okay. It's unique, right? It's a whole different thing. Beautiful. Okay, we have 3 of not squirrels. Scrolls. 3 of scrolls. Setting your course. Okay, we have 4 of scrolls. The Karmic Trench. Wow. Wow. Okay, 5 of scrolls, Diversity. That's beautiful. Okay, we have 6 of scrolls, The Sands of Time. Okay, we have 7 of scrolls, Intricacies and Industry. 7 of scrolls, Intricacies and Industry. Okay, we have 8 of scrolls, Paths Unknown. The illustrations match the meaning of the card so well. Oh, great. So in original Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot, there are also court cards. So that would be all pip cards 1 through 8. In original Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot, the suits go from an ace 1 to a 10, and then it has court cards, a page, knight, queen, and a king. This does not. This ends at an 8, and then it goes to a queen of scrolls and a king of scrolls. That's really interesting. So this is the image of the guidebook and the box, the Queen of Scrolls. Beautiful. And the King of Scrolls. And that ends that suit of scrolls air. Okay. Oh, we also have a different, like, slightly different red bordering. It's more of a, this one was more of a maroon type of bordering. This one's more of a red type of bordering. Now we're into the roses. So the roses, was that pentacles? Let me double check. See, I'm gonna have to get used to this. It's going to be my own little like learning study project here, which I like. Okay. Where did it go? And you can always refer back to this guidebook, which is awesome. Everything's pretty easy to find. So the roses, is like the cups, the water, because it's relationships, emotions, family, homes, inner conflicts, personal. So the suit of roses, so yeah, that could be related to emotions, water, feelings. So we have the one of roses, and it is commitment. Really pretty. I love the lamp. Okay. We have the two of roses, winged messengers. Oh, there's this angel and this dove and then this hawk. That's amazing. It could be a golden eagle. Love it. So let me show you the difference between that maroon of the major arcanas and the red of the roses. See the difference? Okay, so let's keep going. All right, we have three of roses, loving elementals. Oh, that's so cute. All right, we have four of roses, views of the ego. That is good. Wow. That image is so good. Wow. Tells a lot, right? Five of roses, the garden. Okay, we have six of roses, the war of the roses. Wow, two different kingdoms. And it looks like this one, I don't know. I'm not sure which one would have, I wonder if there was three different kingdoms and now there's only two, because one flag is broken on the ground and then this flag is down and this flag is up. So I wonder if this kingdom has like truced it, you know? That's really interesting. Or the other one, we'll have to see if we can find out in the guidebook. Okay, we have seven of roses, the journey. Okay, we have eight of roses, Sangha, community. Okay, and that's the end of the pip type of cards of the suits. Now into the Queen of Roses. This is so pretty. I love it. Okay, and King of Roses. All right, now the other suit is Forces. So the one of Forces, let's see here. The Forces is the energy, consciousness, and natural law. Wow, that's totally different. I wouldn't even compare it to the Wands and the Tarot at all. It's a whole different thing. One of Forces, natural law, beautiful. The Akashic field. And it shows the northern lights, beautiful. Two of Forces, the willow. That's so cool. I love willow trees. They are so pretty. The colors are great. We have three of Forces, the bird's nest. Cute. I love the butterfly. All right, four of Forces is spring, autumn. Wow, they have different images for the spring and autumn and they're mirrored. Oh, I love it. So if you get this in reverse, you get autumn over spring. That's neat. That's smart. Very unique and original. Love it. Okay, we have 5 of Forces, summer, winter. These are good. That is neat. Okay, we have 6 of Forces, waterfall. Pretty. Almost there. 7 of Forces, balance. Wow. Okay, we have 8 of Forces. Oh my gosh, the lightning bolt. Wow. That's really cool. Really, really cool. Okay, and Queen of Forces. That is so neat. Wow, works with her light and shadow side. Balance of both worlds, right? That is so cool. Okay, and the King of Forces. There's a rabbit, a wolf, and an elk or stag. The sky. Oh my gosh, that's pretty. All right, that's the last of the Forces. And now the last suit is the Keys, which was related to the Pentacles. And I wanted wealth. It was wealth, success. Yeah. So the Keys. So we have the One of Keys, the Architect. Ancient Egypt, really cool. And it has this purple violet bordering. Pretty. And that other one was the blue. That was really pretty. I like how they have the different colors so you can know and understand what suit, what category it's in. So that's pretty. All right, we have 2 of Keys, the treasure. Oh, searching for the treasure, huh? Or somebody stole his treasure, ransacked his place. That's what that looks like. Okay, we have 3 of Keys, the chess game. Love it. Okay, we have 4 of Keys, clearing the way. Beautiful. We have 5 of Keys, wishes fulfilled. I love it. Very abundant and fruitful. All right, we have 6 of Keys, in crescent moon. Wow, love the color of the crescent moon. Okay, we have 7 of Keys, the ascent, the ascent. All right, almost there. We have the 8 of Keys, the master artisan. Fun. 2 more. The Queen of Keys. Looks so happy. Wow. And the King of Keys. And of course the Queen and Kings. Queens and Kings don't have a number on the top, so it's a slightly different border. But the last one, the King of Keys. Well, those are really neat. How exciting. So now I'm going to light some of the sage and just cleanse these a little bit before we pull you a message. Oh my gosh, from the Akashic Tarot. All right. Very, very unique and different. I already believe, and my intention is that this deck is already cleared because I already put my energy into them, but we will also knock it and shuffle it really well. And I love the smell of cedar and sage. All right, let's see how these shuffle. They do have that slight matted finish cardstock, and so they may try to stick together a little bit. They're not super slick. And the guidebook. And this guidebook is about the standard oracle size guidebook. That's thicker, but I love it. It's really handy. Okay, so I personally always ask Divine Source Light Creator and guides of love and light only, unconditional love and light only, so be it, so it is. Only protectors, light family, star family, my guides, angels, all those who are higher vibrational of the love and light. So let's shuffle these really well. And this is just going to be a general reading, of course. It's not personal, so just take what resonates. And it's timeless, so don't worry about the timing. And let's see what the message may be. Let's pull 3 cards. I just want to shuffle it really well. First, and I do have some heart chakra frequency music playing in the background that I do not own the rights to. Okay, I think we got it shuffled pretty well. Okay, so I shuffle it that way, and then I also shuffle it this way. They're a little bit stickier, but that's okay. There's one. Okay, what else we got? What else? Ooh, this is neat. One more, please. Okay. All right. So there is one major arcana that we got, and it's the number 4. So 4 in astrology can be connected to the 4th house of Cancer or water, and the 4th house is home, family, structure, stability, foundation, and nurturing energy. And it is Beeth or birth. So something new, a new creation, a new life, maybe new stability, new foundation. And then we have a 4 of keys. So now we have 44. That's really interesting. So that keys was pentacles, or related to success, wealth, right? And abundance. And it says clearing the way. So we have 4 birth, 4 of keys, clearing the way. And then we have the 2 of roses, and it's winged messengers. Oh my goodness. So the roses, I keep forgetting the roses. The roses was the feelings, relationships, emotions. Winged messengers. So there's this new birth, creation, cycle, beginning of clearing things. Maybe it is clearing past life karma, past contracts, clearing blockages for your new path ahead. The 2 of roses, cups, emotions, feelings, that'd be peace, harmony, balance, and unity. Maybe even relationship. Okay, and it says winged messenger. Wow. Maybe messages by air about feelings, emotions, and love. Just possibly. So I can't wait to read this out of the guidebook. So I can either go to the contents, right, and find the major arcana number 4, and it shows that it's on 51. So very easy to find, right? Beeth, birth 4, 51. So we'll go to 51. 51 could be significant to some of you guys. If not, that's okay. 51 is also a 6. 6 could be significant. So 51, we're almost there. Okay, we got them upright. So upright, the sun shines upon a plain in England where stands an ancient henge in the distance and a grove of birch trees nearby. Upon many of the trees is carved the old Celtic Ogham letter Beeth, which represents the birch tree and stands for birth. A beautiful woman walks forward carrying a basket, while 2 children run happily toward her. With this card, it's time for a new start. Perhaps an actual birth, or at least a metaphorical one. An old phase is passing away, and a new one begins. but even this new beginning has its roots in your deepest histories and your past lives. There may be some labor involved, but it's a labor that bears fruit. This card is associated with fertility, sensuality, and motherhood. There may be new energy in a romance, the family, or the home. You could be giving birth to a creative project too. Whatever it is, celebrate. Prepare for the wonderful growth and opportunities that are about to come. And Four of Keys, clearing the way. Oh my gosh, how exciting. I absolutely believe that a lot of people are clearing out karmic patterns, debt, contracts, things that keep blockages in your life. I absolutely feel like so many are going through this, especially the past like year. Okay, so now I'm going to go find the minor arcana, and we're going to go find the suit of the keys. So here's that, and we've got clearing the way. So in the suit of the keys, 4, and it gives you the page number. So easy to find in the guidebook. Can you see that? Okay, so we will go to 197. Those numbers could be significant, doesn't have to be. Okay, here we go. Clearing the way. A man and woman have taken their carriage down a trail that cuts through a forest, coming out of the forest, right? Talked about the birch tree, and there's a tree in the road. Wow. These are powerful. Oh my gosh. A man and woman have taken their carriage down a trail that cuts through a forest and continues to their beautiful home in the distance. Talking about the home again, or family, or stability, a foundation and roots, okay? A large downed tree lies before them, blocking their path. However, the young man carries an axe and is ready to clear the way. Messengers, you have the tools and resources to clear these blockages, okay? This card is a strong signal that it's now time to take a significant action to remove an obstruction in your way. It may be in your personal life, in a relationship, at work, or with a creative project. You must be clear-headed, so be sure to temper your action with calm and forethought. If you are too urgent and excitable, you may waste your energy or even cause damage. On the other hand, if you're overly gentle and cautious, you won't clear the way completely. Be determined and strong as you work to remove the obstacle that blocks your steps. With time and your attention, the way to your dreams will be open. Oh, now I can't wait to find and read this Two of Roses. This is amazing. I love this tarot card. Let's find the suit of roses. Okay, here's the suit of roses and the winged messengers. 2 on page 138. Super easy to find. Okay, 138 could be significant to some of you, or the numbers individually. Okay, last message. Winged messengers. A white dove carries a message in his beak and flies high above a table laid out for tea. One of the teacups has fallen over, and there are broken pieces of china on the table. Below the dove, a hawk flies into the scene with a message in his beak. This card indicates a small conflict in your home or family. Are you kidding? And it's time to clear that out? Wow. Okay. Where am I? It could involve you and another or others in your extended family. There could be money issues about the home, an inheritance, or personal finances. The dove brings a message from your spirit, a call to see this little drama through your higher mind and compassionate heart. You may feel compelled to be the peacemaker or the provider in the situation. Let yourself do as your spirit guides you. The hawk, a predator, shows that there are times when you might have a tendency to be pulled into the fray yourself. With the hawk entering from the right, it certainly indicates that more challenges may be coming your way. Happily, your spirit is high above those challenges, so you can see them clearly and deal with them effectively. So there is guidance and help with clearing this stuff out, and it's also allowing that to happen. So now let's read the special note, okay? Was there a special note for the Four of Roses? I'm gonna have to look. Where was the roses? Here's the roses. Wait, I'm not the roses. Oh, the keys, sorry. The keys, the 4 of keys. Hello. Was there a special note? Oh, there was not a special note, but there was Akashic force. With a deep breath, fill yourself with the strength, force, and love that help you move any obstacle that blocks your path. Feel that love and power growing, gently moving through anything within and around you and freeing you completely. Oh, okay. Now the special note of this one, the 2 roses. Whether this card is upright or reversed, you can gain further insight from a neighboring card. This is it. That's it. The hawk has just taken off from his perch in the card behind him. Look to that card to find out more about this conflict and its resolution. Let your spirit tell you if there are any past life influences at play in this situation. Akashic force message. With a deep breath, bring your focus within you and feel the brilliant, pure white energy of your higher self. Is this your higher self? Possibly. Okay. As you feel with a sense of this radiant being, invite a message from your spirit about any personal concern that lies before you. You at this time, whether you get a word, a feeling, or an image, let yourself receive that message immediately. That was so freaking cool. I love it. This is amazing. There could be so much growth for an individual in their soul with this tarot. The Akashic Tarot. Well, that was the tarot review unboxing and the guided general message from it. Amazing. Take what resonates, though. Leave whatever may not resonate. Use your discernment, okay? If it did resonate, I would so love to know. If you want to comment below, that would be awesome. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this unboxing, this review. And if you are interested in this tarot, remember, it is very unique, but I feel it is very, very powerful. There could be so much growth that can come out of this for individuals. So if you would rather do readings with it for yourself or others, I think it's great. I do. So if you're interested in this, I will put the link to it in the description, okay? And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell if you're on YouTube, if you haven't yet, so you are notified for future uploads. And unconditional love and light, so be it, and so it is. And I'll see you guys in the next unboxing or video, okay? And if you're interested in a private reading, you can always reach out to me, okay? Thank you so much.